from the home of the Raiders since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Mustang 19.
Right to the air goes Sanders. Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game. That is Max Crosby in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down, forthcoming.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns 1st down. To throw is Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. It's Dante Fortin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brian Bowers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Once again, it's Genty. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
A loss of 1.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, they go with Genty. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly had the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Jones now on the return. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Mason Smith on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cut 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. On the move, past the 40. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
37 yards.
Ready.
First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. What a drive. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 10-7.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. He takes off, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this.
Hold it ready.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now, Shador. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
65 catch. 65.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. He's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point attempts to come here. He gets it to go, and the Browns are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Raiders 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
26-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Tiger, go!
Play action, it's Sanders. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Genty. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll set up to throw.
42-yard line.
Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Besh.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
17, Browns 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
To throw is Sanders. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 37 yards.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And the Browns are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
19.
Sanders, little pop pass here. To the goal line and in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set. 70 range, 70 range. Ready,
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 24-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now Shador on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down. That would have been a way to end this half, but either way, we have come to the end of this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Besh. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try the zone read on first and 10. And they'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Now, faking the give. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 36
A
yards.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard
So the
line.
big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a second and goal. They'll try the jet sweep with Thornton. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jack Besh that time. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Cardinal,
they'll throw on first down with Sanders. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready?
A gain of 14. And a Browns first down.
Ready?
On the give, it's Judkins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Get it? Go!
Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
On play action, Shador. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Drop this one down to Genty, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game, That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Let's go.
He's going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yards brings up 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Come out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point.
Carlson on for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Raiders go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Browns 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the draw is Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Shador. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 18 card. Go.
Now this looks like a design run, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. 4 yards on the pickup.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll get a couple down to the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Now Genti. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ashton Genti. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Sanders to throw. Downfield for Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
A run, Genti. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He decided against diving forward. Instead, with the slide, he comes up a few yards short.
Well, just one of those plays. There's just nowhere to go with the ball. He decides to try to make a run for it, extend the play. But unfortunately, the defense had him accounted for as well. Gets what he can, gives himself up, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st down, it's Sanders. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Finding room at midfield. Ho-ho! He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain
Catch
of
number
16
7
yards.
so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Las Vegas.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. From all the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 by 6.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. Third and goal.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 17. 18 Pioneer, 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll run with Genty. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Loss of a yard.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good.
Makes the score.
And that could be big.
40.
They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll run. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the 2.
To throw again is, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 5.